sponsors.
I could walk over water, but now I see the horizon. Yeah, I rub, I'm a goner. They say pray for some faith. Actually, I already tried that. My name's Zakariyya, a beautiful name, but you know I go by that. Gotta stay true to myself, stay true to the book. But I'm facing waves of doubt.
We just finished filming our music video. It was amazing. It was a great experience. It's all part of like what we talked about in the beginning. My first testimony, we're talking about the process and how it is and how it works, and this is all part of it. Alhamdulillah, everything went well.
I think the song is something special. There's some real moments of pain and angst and moments that you can feel there. When the brother says something like, I already tried that, you know, I mean that when you're trying your best and some person tries to come to you with that obvious answer, like all you need to do is this thing. And so seeing that, and how the other verse when the brother said like his mom looked him in the eyes, like that could have been him. I mean, I could see my mom thinking the same thing when we used to go out late or used to be in the world doing things and worrying about us. And I think about my own children the same way.
All of my people here know this. Leading the people like Moses, ready to bleed for beliefs like the red on the roses. All lives matter. That's just the cover, cause your life don't matter if your life is colored.
I knew it would be hard work before I came, but actually being here and being in the studio yesterday for 10 hours, just got done with the music video, have to go back in the studio to try to finish the song, mix and master it, edit everything, make sure all our vocals are good. Like, it really makes you appreciate the process that everything goes through, and it makes you think that like, not everybody could do the things that you and your group are doing.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Right.
Sorry, what with you guys yesterday?
Alhamdulillah. Morning, man.
How you?
You guys looking good? Alright. So you guys meet Naeem. This is Naeem Muhammad, man. This is the third guy.
So we gathered together 8 o'clock in the morning. We have the crew ready, and then we had several spots, but they had actually scoped out a nice parking lot. They wanted to get a kind of on top of the parking lot shot. So we said, let's go. We went to the local, it was like Reston Town Center that we have, and we shot on the top of that. So then we came back here. We did a couple shots inside the studio. And that was awesome because they were able to really, we kind of hear the song and vibe together in the studio where they recorded their song. So you could see the energy coming out there.
Touching my face, I pray for some faith. I can't go much farther, forget all the things that I learned from my father. Oh no, I burn the bridges.
Yeah, I had a great time, like meeting with such like talented artists like Tariq Snare. He literally like made the beat, like literally in front of us, and like it was probably like an hour. I thought it was amazing, and he still says he had work to do on it. So I mean, you just gotta trust the process, and it's gonna be great. The music video, I'm not gonna lie, it felt like epic, because you're like, I know they're gonna have like slow motion shots in there. There's gonna be like the skyline in the background. We had like a nice car behind us, so it's gonna be real nice.
That's not how you tell it, man.
How the music video was, it was honestly, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. To see how everything was done, how it was going to be put together. I mean, I still don't know how it's going to be put together, but I have no doubt that it's going to be like the best, you know. And you know, like all you have to do is just honestly, you just have to trust the process and let everything run out smoothly and do its thing, you know. You guys were taking shots, you know, and doing what you guys had to, close-ups and group shots and things, you know. And I think it turned out great for the most part, you know. It was a long day. Very hot, but I think we made some good progress. I've seen Native Deen perform, you know, and like live on TV, and I've seen them even like in real person, you know. They're like, oh, just person in the crowd, you know, with my parents, you know, things like that. Same thing with Rahman, you know, and it's just crazy. Like, I still can't believe like I've actually met them, you know. It's an amazing experience, you know. You can't even, I still don't even believe it, honestly. Like, it's crazy. I'm speechless, honestly speechless.
I mean, I think they're like really great natured guys. I mean, they seem really good vibe, really good brothers. If this is what they wanted to do, if they wanted to, I know I asked them, did they record some other things? They've recorded some other things and they've done some competitions, but they haven't done a whole album. I would love to see them do a complete album, but either way, I think they have a message. I think they have a sound that the Muslim community in the U.S. and around the world need to hear, and I'm glad that we were a part of it at some level.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like that's like the experience of like real life artists, because usually, I mean, when we're making songs, we just get like a beat from YouTube or SoundCloud, copy paste it, get the MP3 and put it onto Logic and like put the song out like no problem. But real artists kind of have to start from that scratch, so you don't get like copywriting or licensing issues. But I mean, that's kind of good, because then in the end you can literally say like, oh, I made this part of the beat, I put this snare on it, I made this cymbal crash, I did this melody. Like, you kind of literally did 100% of the entire song, and that all the credit for everything literally goes to you. And I mean, I think that's kind of like the reward in itself.
Like, through this, we'd like to build like maybe like a base and be able to like market ourselves to like different people, be able to like just like build up clout so we can talk to different people like within the industry, and like work with other Muslims to continue to do nasheeds.
As always, I mean, these were just young guys who love to write and perform, and I don't think there's no reason this couldn't be anyone who's watching this. There's no reason you couldn't do this. If you have a love and affinity for writing, performing, all you need to do is set that intention and work hard.
Just a big thanks to everybody here. I mean, you guys have been great. Everyone taking the vlogs throughout the day. I know that's going to be a pain editing, but I mean, I think the whole thing's going to be worth it in the end. And just the whole opportunity with the competition. We got to come to DC for a weekend before school starts back up. Got to make a good song. Hopefully it does numbers, and I think it will, because, you know, we're pretty good. But yeah, I think it was pretty good altogether. I liked it. Very, very good experience.
Awesome.
This DeenTV video was made possible in part by Islamic Relief USA, working together for a better world, by Guidance Residential, the #1 Islamic home financer in the US, and by Recycle Processes Incorporated.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is Joshua Salam from Native Deen. You know Abdul and Naeem. That rhymes. Did you catch that? Hey, click this button right here. It's right around there. Hit subscribe and join us.